Hey guys, good morning. We're going to be jumping into First Peter. We're going to be starting chapter 5. This is a section that is going to be very dear to me, something that I do have to look at, but it's also something that everyone should look at. It's as God is speaking about the shepherds, those responsible for caring and tending the flock of. And even when you have a household, if you're a parent, if you have people that you have influence over, this is going to be, for you. This is important for us to all grab hold of the truths that are found here, and you'll see how important that is. So. And we're going to start in verse 1 of chapter 5, First Peter. The elders who are among you, I exhort. I, who am a fellow elder and a witness of the suffering of Christ, and also a partaker of the glory that will be revealed, shepherd the flock of God which is among you, serving as overseers, not by compulsion, but willingly, and not for dishonest gain, but eagerly. So we start out here, and Peter is encouraging and exhorting the elders. It's interesting that Peter doesn't elevate himself above anyone, right? He doesn't say which I am the chief elder, or there's a lot of sense that he was the founder of the Catholic Church. No, he's equal. He's recognizing he is 100% equal with the elders of the church in which he's writing to, and he's a witness of the sufferings of Christ. He has seen firsthand the reality of what Christ had gone through, but even more than that, as he's been encouraging all of the believers, and it would have been even more so specifically for the elders, because they would have been a primary target of all of the persecution. That he's seen the sufferings, he knows what it's like to be in their position, in their shoes, to face the hardships, the difficulties, all those sorts of things, right? And also as a partaker of the glory to be revealed, just a straight up believer. Just the very fact that they are all on the same page. He's exhorting, he's encouraging, he's challenging, he's making sure that they're fulfilling the call and the responsibility that has been placed upon them. He says, shepherd the flock of God which is among you. When you think of shepherd the flock, for Peter, this would have been an incredibly important statement. If you go back and remember, as Jesus was restoring him and asking the questions, "Do you love me, Peter?" And he would respond, "You know I love you." Back and forth. Each time Jesus would tell him, "I want you to feed my sheep, tend the flock." Feed the sheep. That was a reminder that he was going to be like a shepherd over people, and he was going to be responsible for tending to all of the flock of God, and which has been entrusted before him. That would be his call. That would be his plan. So the idea of him being a shepherd is a pretty important one. It's far more important than that of a fisherman, right? A fisherman, all you do is you catch, you kill, you eat. That's it. An evangelist, what is their job? Their job is to go out and be able to bring people to the gospel of Jesus Christ, and they're doing that over and over and over. That would be a fisher of men. Well, he's telling Peter, I want you to be a shepherd of the flock, which means you're going to be in the intimate details of their life. And as Peter is sharing that, you have to know that the elders would have received that and understood this is more than just simply giving the gospel message. This is a true caring of the people in which God has entrusted to them. And this could be your home, your family, your children, maybe a handful of friends that you're guiding and directing, the place where you have some level of influence. This is a responsibility that is not just a one and done sort of thing, but this is designed to be a lifelong caregiving and constant feeding of those who we have been entrusted with. And he says, serving as overseers, not by compulsion, but willingly, and not for dishonest gain, but eagerly. As we serve as those who oversee. We're watching. We're making it a priority to care for and tend to many of those needs. The only reason why we should serve is really just willingly, out of a sense of commitment to Jesus Christ. I've noticed this. The moment that I have someone who feels that they have been compelled to serve by any person at all, like you get immediate resistance. But the only person who can compel them to serve willingly is going to be the Lord Jesus Christ. That's the compelling that we're looking for. That's what we never hype up and guilt trip people into serving. We'll open the door for opportunities and we'll share needs that we might have with the hope that maybe this would spark an interest to willingly serve. But at the end of the day, if someone comes along and they're just kind of and you just grumpy and crabby and all the time and willingly not having any desire to really partake in the work of the ministry for that day, for whatever that might look like, it's best just to step on back, right? And step out of that position, because the heart is wrong. And that's what he's getting at. The shepherd has to have a heart that is willing to give of whatever is necessary for the sake of the flock. That is the heart of a shepherd. That is exactly what he's calling those in leadership to be able to do. Also says, not for dishonest gain, but eagerly, right? This has been one of the biggest issues, is that people who want to be professional pastors and want to have, a job or a career made out of it. This is not how that works. That was never the intention, never the plan, never the purpose. Is a worker worth his wage? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, this is not a job. This is a calling. And we should be eager to step in and take on whatever role that the Lord may open up for us, and do it well, without being compelled to by any person or any other thing other than the Lord Jesus Christ, and without a desire for any measure of selfish gain. That selfish gain can come in the form of people seeing you and getting attention, for you having an opportunity to influence, for you to be able to gain financially, for you to be able to, have a reputation. There's all kinds of dishonest gains that can be found in a position of leadership. None of those is worthy of the cross of Jesus Christ. So I just encourage you guys, look at your life. You're shepherds. I'm a shepherd of you guys. And this is what our lives ought to look like as we care for others. Love you. God bless you all. And keep your attention fixed on the Lord.